This is the monster fat tire e-bike, Fucare Taurus. It has massive 26 inches fat tires, a 750-watt rear hub motor peaking at 1200 watts, a massive 48 volts, 25 amps battery with Samsung cells, front suspension, hydraulic disc brakes, and a lot more. Let's take a look at the key features of this e-bike so you can decide if it is right for you. The bike comes in a Fucare branded box and it arrived safely packed with no transportation damage. In the box you get all the parts that need to be assembled, tools, a charger and a cable, a set of keys, and so on. A few extras, a bike lock, a zip tie cutter, and a small bottle of paint in case you damage the paint finish of your e-bike. A thoughtful touch by the manufacturer. It took me around 20 minutes to fully assemble the bike. In case you need help, check out the manufacturer's easy-to-follow tutorial. At the time of this video, the bike costs $13.99 in the EU and $12.99 in the US. Check out the links in the video description for the latest prices if you're interested in picking this bike up. To begin with, let's take a look at the design, specs, and key features. The Taurus is a big and bulky e-bike that is made for off-road, but you can obviously ride it on asphalt or pretty much anywhere you want. It has these massive 26 by 4 inches fat tires that make a huge difference compared to more common 20 inches wheels found on a lot of other e-bikes. I'm amazed by the Taurus's off-road capabilities and I will talk more about it in just a bit. If you follow my channel, you know that I've tested a lot of fat tire e-bikes and most of them look quite similar. The Taurus, however, has this unique aluminum frame that gives motorbike vibes. The frame looks and feels strong and durable, and the overall build quality of the bike is excellent. However, this frame is not all about the looks. The manufacturer calls it the Stability Triangle Design. The multi-tube frame of the Taurus distributes the weight of the bike more evenly to the sides, making it more stable to ride when over 25 kilometers or 20 miles per hour compared to regular single-body frame bikes. The e-bike feels very stable on the road, and I will talk more about this in the riding experience segment of this video. I tested the strength of the bike on all sorts of terrain, and it's proven to be super strong. There are no rattling or moving parts and everything feels very solid, hence the whopping load capacity of 180 kilograms or 400 pounds. This is definitely not a lightweight bike, but it is actually much lighter than it looks. I couldn't find information about water resistance properties of this bike, so I put it to the test riding it by the flooded river and then washing all the dirt off with a garden hose. Everything works like new. At 170 centimeters, I'm not the tallest guy, but I felt comfortable riding the Fucare Taurus for hours. You can adjust the height of the saddle. However, the handlebar height is not adjustable, but I found the height to be comfortable for me. The Taurus has a 750-watt rear hub motor that can reach a peak power output of 1200 watts. Out of the box, the speed is limited to 25 km per hour, but you can easily unlock it up to 50 km per hour for using the e-bike on private property. The vehicle has hydraulic disc brakes on the front and back, 180mm rotors, a removable 48-volt 25 amps battery with high-quality Samsung cells, there is a thumb throttle, a front fork suspension, and a Shimano Altus 8-speed system. The bike has robust metal-made pedals and the kickstand holds the bike well. The front and back mudguards are made of high-grade plastic and they have quite a few mounting points to prevent rattling. One thing that is missing, a rear rack, so if you need one, you will need to buy it separately. In addition, if you need more storage, there are 4 mounting points for the front rack too. Compared to most fat tire e-bikes, the front light is bigger and more powerful, so you can ride the bike confidently at night. I also like this unique rear light that is implemented on the right side of the bike. There is also an integrated brake light for added safety. A nicely backlit color LCD allows you to choose from 5 power assist modes or turn off the power motor completely. Every time you press a button, it gives you a vibration feedback just like a smartphone, a unique feature that I haven't seen on other e-bikes. It also shows information like speed, battery, trip distance, odometer, maximum and average speed, and status indicators. If you press and hold the minus key, you will enter a walking mode. There is no built-in electric horn, so you will need to rely on a good old mechanical bell. Here is an audio test. Now let's talk about the riding experience and how all of the bike's hardware works in practice. I mostly used the Fucare Taurus at the maximum power assist level, and I found the 750-watt rear hub motor along with the 26-inch fat tires to be excellent in conquering pretty much any terrain. With a peak power output of 1200 watts, you can definitely feel the power difference compared to, for instance, 500-watt motors, especially when you ride the bike off-road. Additionally, with this bike, I felt much more confident than, for instance, riding a bike with 20-inch fat tires. Besides, bigger tires have advantages in terms of the overall traction and absorbing potholes of uneven terrain. It always felt that the bike had a good power reserve even when riding it in the mud, soft and wet grass, in the forest, and in other off-road environments like hitting deep potholes full of water and mud. You can immediately feel a powerful torque when you hit the throttle or start pedaling. Well, the cadence sensor might be a little bit slow to react at times when you start pedaling, but it behaves the same as on most fat tire e-bikes with this kind of sensor. Simply hit a throttle for a fast response. The bike feels stable and smooth, and the front suspension system works very well. In fact, it is softer compared to most other fat tire e-bikes I've tested recently. I wish the bike had suspension on the back, but the front fork does a decent job of absorbing bumps and potholes. In case you need it, you can lock the front fork. I found the seat to be quite soft. The bike has very nice and comfy handlebar grips with anti-twist locks. When I was off-road, 30 or 35 km per hour was the maximum speed I felt comfortable on uneven terrain. When I rode the bike on asphalt, I reached over 50 km maximum speed, which is very fast, but the bike felt stable and the handling was very good. In fact, this multi-tube frame makes it one of the most stable e-bikes I've ever ridden. Huge factors for safety and comfort. Hydraulic disc brakes are highly effective and they stop the bike fast without making any squeaking noise. Also, the Shimano Altus 8-gear system is a massive upgrade over more common yet cheaper 7-speed systems. The gears are shifting very smoothly. Lastly, the Fucare Taurus does not make any rattling sound when riding it off-road, which is sometimes the case with other e-bikes. Overall, the riding experience is very good. I always felt confident going off-road with this bike because it can conquer almost any terrain. Massive 26-inch fat tires, plenty of power and speed make you feel that you can go pretty much anywhere. The Fucare Taurus has one of the largest batteries in its category. During my range test, I could get around 95 km on a single charge, which is one of the best results I've got in recent memory, especially considering the fact that I rode the bike mostly off-road and I used it on a maximum power assist level a lot. The official claim is that the battery can last you up to 145 km, but that is only if you pedal a lot on the lowest power assist mode and ride it in ideal conditions. You can remove a lockable battery with a provided key and charge it at home or keep it inside the frame of the bike. There is a convenient power on and off switch and a battery indicator. Overall, Fucare Taurus is one of the best fat tire bikes I've used. The only flaws worth mentioning, I wish the bike used an electric horn, but the mechanical bell does the job. Besides that, this e-bike is a robust monster that enables you to explore almost anywhere you desire. It boasts power, speed, exceptional traction from its large 26-inch fat tires, comfortable riding experience, stability even at high speed, and one of the best range among fat tire e-bikes. In summary, the Fucare Taurus is one of the best options if you enjoy off-road adventures and you want an e-bike that can conquer pretty much any terrain. What do you think about the Fucare Taurus? Would you buy this e-bike or would you choose another fat tire option? Tell me in the comment section down below what you think. Also, please like the video if you liked it. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. And as always, it was Linus. Thank you for watching and see you soon.